Hey guys, and welcome to another video. And yes, I'm doing the intro at the end of the video because I just completely forgot. I've got right hungry, so I ran back to the car. In this video, we're doing a bit of pike fishing with dead baits, but we're hitting a tidal river. I'll roll the footage and see how we go on. It's a bit like an old school vlog, this one, so we're going to roll every single thought process that I went through. So here we go. Okay guys, today we're out to do a bit of pike fishing on a major river. Pretty famous, most people know about it. But I'm only on here because a bit ago I've come up with laws and he set me rod up, so we'll do a little talk. And yeah, so we've come up with laws and had loads of follows from like decent sized jacks, you know, 7-8 pound, but the one was like a proper nice fish, and I had it take a squirrely bait. Literally the whole lot went in its mouth sideways. I struck the hook and it basically just shook it off like it went no. I was like, you know, when you strike it and everything just comes back out its mouth, one of them. And I was like, you know what, that was an absolutely banging fish. I'm going to go get some dead baits and I'm going to come back and catch it. And that's moral of the story. And that's what we're going to do. I need a big fat float now. And a float ledger at margin. We've got tide coming in. Right, so no messing around on these rivers. We've got a 35 pound wide trace, 50 pound braid, big fat 50 gram cigar float, massive one. Yeah, right, I need a lead, so I'm going to put on maybe 3.5 to start with. I know we're fishing in slacks, but I know that tide's going to change soon, so just to keep that bait anchored for a bit longer, I've got some 5s and 6s in there. Fish slightly over depth, so then the float's sort of like semi-cocked on top. I'm going to say it's roughly, with tide up, 8 to 9 feet if we get off at rocks. Maybe a little bit deeper because we've had a bit of rain, as you can tell. It's absolutely lashing it down today. So need to get a bait on ASAP now we've set up. And maybe go on to ledger a bit later on if we can't get it on float, or even drift a bait. Put this back up because it's all getting wet. Oh, bait wise, sardines. You done the sardine? No messing around, I was going to dump it out. Don't know how deep it actually is. So first cast is going to be a little test. That big single in there. Come inside, mate. Chop its head off. Should we chop its head off? Let's chop its head off. Get some stank out. There's my knife. There's my knife. Always carry a knife with me. Lob-headed. It's a freebie. Fish. Throw that back in there. Bait can stay out in the frost. So, right, we just find about 8 feet out of here then, tip lead. Be about there. So at tidal rivers, obviously tide's coming in today, it's going to the left. When it's running off, it's going to the right. Put it on the crease. Yeah, it's too shallow. Me float. Lead dunk bottom, but we're too fast for it. Let's go a bit deeper. So yeah, tide that's coming in, the current is a little bit more gentle. I say more gentle. Isn't as fast or hard pulling as, say, a tide that's going out. That was more current than I thought. Not trotting now, I just need more depth. This should be in there. There you go. See me float there. Starting up like a good one. Hopefully he goes quite quick because there's a good head of fish here. Like I say, when I come up with lures, it was everywhere. I'll grab the sausage roll. Okay, so I've changed swim. The tide has just changed. This one's got a lot more steady water in front of it. So I'm hoping now the tide's changed, because obviously it rips out faster than it comes in. It pushes all the fish into margins. So we'll get bait out and see what happens. Basically just hope for the best. That might just be a little too far into current there. All my stops moved. We're in, boys. That's a good fish. Yeah, that's a good fish. No, it's not. Just got massive in current. Scrap though. Yes, mate. Just hooked in its lip. Oh, you can see that on GoPro. Look at that. Let's see if I can just grab it and show him. Okay, so look at that for enough goal. How did that not come off? Beautiful, beautiful fish though. I'll get big camera and show you. I love tramp fish. Oh, full of beans. One that I'm after. Yeah. Hold on a minute. There's a pike I just got. But one I'm after is probably maybe 12 pounds bigger than this. Like I said, when I come up it had a squirrely bit sideways in its mouth, and when I struck it just all come back out. I've lost my glasses somewhere and all, but he's right chunky. It's only on here where they're that beautiful, they have that blue sheen to them, really thick backs, and just absolutely cracking fish. Since I've lost my glasses somewhere, I keep looking at the screen on camera, it's going to be right weird to look at. Hey, little fatty. Let's get enough bait back in. Oh, it's a snag. I thought it was a fish. You. That's my bait there. Ah. Just bent an up point. Need a new trace. I'm gonna find a better swim and then might just call it. I thought I'd just take the lead off, drop past these bushes about maybe rod length and a half out. The float was like, whoop, started going under. Rock, wasn't it? I could feel it when I pulled it and moved it. Okay, so if you made it this far, I want to say thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and don't poo in the bath. See you in the next one. Goodbye.
I like breams.